Hello teachers, my name is Jelsin Ramirez. Welcome to the second program of Anpi TV. We really want to thank you for watching us, all your comments and suggestions. And please subscribe so you can get all the experiences, methodologies and useful advice we are going to share with you every Friday. To start with this program, we are going to get to know Wilber, who is an Access student who finished his studies and then came to Managua to get more opportunities. So let's get to know Wilber.
Classes start at 8 a.m. and if I want to be on time, I have to leave home by 6:30 a.m. Then I walk for about half a mile and cross a hill to get to the community El Mojón.
My name is Wilber Mondragon. I'm a student from Access. I live in Cusmapa, this town in border with Honduras. And I started English for 2 years, 7 level. And I learned English without any good condition like we have now in Managua, or many people have in their house, like electricity, water, and many things that help people to learn many things. So I learned English because my teacher was always motivating me that I had to learn, because if I learned, I was going to have many opportunities in the future. So I tell you, teacher, that you have to motivate your student to learn a lot.
I felt very excited. It is the first time I get a certificate like that, and it's also the first time that a person comes from very far away to a little town like San Jose Cusmapa to share a good moment with us.
I was really impressed about how the teacher make a big effort, because it was really hard for Marlon. Marlon was Wilber's teacher in Access, to travel to the other communities after teaching, because they share different jobs, and they also dedicate a lot of time in order to teach correctly.
Meanwhile, I stay in school to fulfill my life goals, such as learning to speak good English, to get a new job, helping my family to improve their life conditions, and getting into med school to become a doctor.
Now I'm continue learning English here at CCNN. And this is when I was in Cusmapa, that the English was the key of to open many doors. For example, I'm here studying here at CCNN. I'm continue improving my English. So this is something that a good experience to share with many people, and have many opportunities. My message for the student is keep learning and never give up.
I hope you have learned and gotten motivated by Wilber. To continue with the program, we are going to listen to teacher Ulises Alanis, who is going to share with us pieces of advice to integrate reading in our teaching methodology. So let's listen to him.
Hi teachers, my name is Ulises Alanis. I work for the Access program. I'm taking advantage of the opportunity to talk a little bit about how to integrate reading in your classroom. The first thing that is important to remember is that when you're teaching reading to beginners, that don't expect them to understand a lot. Don't push them too hard. Don't think that they're gonna, like right away they're gonna start reading, say a whole book. Start with simple things. Also, it is important that when we teach reading, that we don't disconnect it from other skills. So say that you're teaching reading and then you say, I'm gonna focus today on my lesson in teaching, say a paragraph, for example. Don't think that because you're teaching reading today, then you're not gonna teach any, for example, any speaking or any listening or any pronunciation or any writing skills. It is important that everything is connected. So students feel that like they read and they speak about it, or they speak before they read, or they listen about something first and they read about it and they can talk about it, or they can write about it. If, for example, you're gonna be talking today, or you're gonna be reading today about cell phones, start talking about cell phones. Bring pictures of cell phones. Ask them questions about, like how many cell phones they have and all those things. Say that you want your students to read a paragraph. You can read it out loud for them first, so they know the pronunciation, like how to connect sentences, how words sound. And then when they read on their own, they can do the same thing. They can follow along the ideas when they already know how they can pronounce words. There's also one website where you can download information in English that has modified books for language learners. And that website is americanenglish.state.gov. You can download readers. Readers are books that are designed especially for language learners. And it's gonna be pretty much at their level.
We as teachers know that technology has become more and more important in our teaching language process, and teacher Edwin Ordóñez knows this very well because he uses many technological tools with his students. In today's program, he is going to share with us 4 websites he uses the most, so pay carefully attention to that.
Hi, how are you people? My name is Edwin, I'm teacher Edwin, and I'm going to teach you and I'm going to share with you 4 of my favorite websites that help me a lot in my classes, in my English classes. One of them is for listening. I choose the esl-lab.com. In this website, you are going to find a lot of listenings divided in easy, medium, and difficult. This is going to help your students to practice a lot of listenings, and the best thing is that in the website you're going to find pre-listening exercises, listening exercises, and post-listening exercises. The other one that I would like to mention, when it comes to conversation, for example, we have the website iteslj.org. In this website, you're going to find a question bank for conversations. The website is divided in topics. Okay, for example, we can choose a topic here, fruits and vegetables, jobs and occupation, for example, and the website gives you a lot of questions ready to use in the classrooms for the students to have a quick conversation, just an exchange of questions and answers. When it comes to reading, my favorite website is eslfast.com. In this website, you're going to find 365 easy short essays. That means that you can have 1 per day for a complete year. The 365 essays, they come with an audio, so students can listen what they are reading, they can read along. And finally, for vocabulary, you can go to manythings.org. In the website, you're going to find a very comprehensive English vocabulary word list, again divided by topics. You can have animal farms, for example. In this case, there are only 16 words, but in some other cases, you can find a lot of words. Insects, you have 23 words, and that makes it easier the students to look for a specific vocabulary divided by topics. Okay, thank you very much for sharing. I hope you use it in your classroom and have a nice day. Thank you.
Now we are going to listen to a really interesting debate where students are going to discuss about teachers' methods. Isn't it interesting? I think it is. That's why I invite you to take some notes, because it is really important to listen to our students to improve what we do every day.
Muchachos, a mí me gusta la clase de inglés, pero ¿qué creen ustedes que podrían cambiar en su técnica de enseñanza de la profesora?
Bueno, yo creo que la clase es muy bonita, pero a veces se torna aburrida porque a veces no hay creatividad, no hay actividades, porque quizás algunos entienden, pero no todos entienden al mismo tiempo. O el profesor habla mucho español, o el profesor habla mucho inglés, tiene que haber un nivel.
Un balance.
Exactamente.
O que el maestro cambie su método de enseñanza, porque muchas veces solo llega y escribe en la pizarra y no nos explica el proceso de dónde provienen las cosas o la explicación del tema.
O qué es lo importante de ese tema, porque uno solo lo aprende pero no sabe en qué sirve.
Sí, en ocasiones no tenemos materiales, no nos dan un libro, no hacemos una dinámica bonita.
Ajá, necesitamos, por ejemplo, útiles tecnológicos para poder aprender mejor. Por ejemplo, no solo es solo de escribir y saber la gramática, también hay que saberlo expresar al hablar.
Y también de que no solamente es salir del apuro de que tengo que hacer la tarea, sino que nosotros aprendamos realmente.
Entenderlo.
Exactamente.
Pero también hay unos estudiantes, digamos, que sí tienen interés en aprender, pero como que al profesor no le interesa porque solo están hablando inglés, y el profesor no le explica muy bien, y hay veces uno entiende y uno no.
Por eso hay que tener balance
Y pues en mi caso, a veces yo le pregunto que me vuelva a repetir el maestro y se enoja conmigo.
Tienen que tener paciencia porque ellos saben que todos los tenemos que saber, para eso están ellos que nos
tienen que explicar.
Claro.
Porque no todos tenemos la misma capacidad de aprender.
Y también tienen que cambiar su método, como que nosotros aprendamos a escucharlo también, no sencillamente solo hablarlo, también tenemos que escucharlo, como llevar equipo de grabadora para poner CD y escucharlo, también aprender a escucharlo.
Tienen que tener más creatividad y ser originales en la forma de los aprendizajes, porque digamos, pueden llevar unas actividades nuevas y entonces, por ejemplo, con lo del marcador y así, por ejemplo, decir 50 verbos o así. O comenzar de poquito en poquito y así uno va aprendiendo.
Yo una vez aprendí que el cerebro recuerda lo importante, lo que a nosotros nos interesa. Y si los maestros empezaran a hacer algo creativo, empezar a ser jóvenes como nosotros, exactamente, como nos interesa y nos gusta, aprendemos más
rápido.
Exactamente.
Y también lo deberían de hacer como que el inglés sean como más comunicativo con la clase. No exactamente solo llegar a escribir y no explicar nada, sino también comunicativo.
Lo puedes entender, pero si no lo puedes decir, por ejemplo, o sea, cuando estás hablando con una persona no vas a estar escribiendo hay que entenderlo y poder expresar.
Pero a veces no son todos los maestros, porque hay maestros que sí son creativos y les gusta que aprendamos.
Sí, pero la mayoría estamos hablando.
Sí, aunque también hay alumnos, realmente, que yo pienso esto, que no existe alumno que no puede entenderlo, sino hay personas que son haraganas, que no...
Porque uno puede buscar por sus propios medios en el diccionario, por eso hay
personas que al inicio no entienden, pero ya al final, de tanta insistencia, porque les interesa, aprenden a hablar inglés perfectamente.
In the section My Experience, we are going to listen to two teachers talking about the necessity to integrate technology into the classroom in a really efficient way. So pay carefully attention to this and please remember to comment on this topic.
Today, we're going to talk about integrating technology to the classroom. As we are in the digital age, it would be good to listen opinion of other teachers about technology.
Okay, so why is technology so important in the classroom? One of the things that I have to say is that it motivates students. It's very encouraging with the students. And also, it's cheap. I would say it's cheap because you can download books You can upload videos with your students performing something, and it's very motivating for them.
A great importance of using technology is, number one, is a student-centered. So student-centered class relies on the students' individual capacities of use technology. They can use a smartphone or any resources they have.
Yes, it's true. Even though at UNAN, where I work, we have a lot of challenges, challenges with resources, computers available, and because we have teachers and students from all different parts of Nicaragua. So you know that people who live in rural areas might not have access. However, I think we have to move forward as technology is moving, and it's being a means of communication with, everybody. So the university, starting by doing induction process so that students are aware of the use of technology. By the enrollments now are digital.
Another important part of integrating technology is basically a constructivist approach. Students individually can study at home, and they do what we call scaffolding. That is, they can build their knowledge individually and then can be expanded and advised by teachers in the classroom.
Yes, it's true. You can use, for example, Facebook, as you were saying, an activity. You can plan it as a task, like task-based learning, where the students can plan doing a video. For example, my students, I had 10 students, and we planned about different dishes, national dishes. And so they wrote the recipe, and then they went to Wembes Market and interviewed some of the people, the ladies who prepared the food, and then the interview was in Spanish, of course, but they had to do the subtitles, and it was very encouraging and engaging for them because it was something new, so they really liked it.
Important to know is that bringing technology to the class is not just enriched technology class. With simple devices, smartphones, the students can expand their knowledge. They can get globalized information. One of the things that now the new trends are blended learning. So blended learning is not technology itself. Blended learning is integrating technology into the class.
Yes, it's true. You can start with simple little things. Downloading books for the courses, bringing down videos where you can use like real situations to enrich the classroom.
Well, also an important idea I would like to tell about using technology is that the students' independent activity is proportional to their capacity and their proficiency. If students do on their own, the result will be quite productive. The student can be learning independently, and then the teacher should be the monitor, the one who is guiding and helping. And this is the idea of using technology. Technology is not a magic wonder for a solution, and just having the equipment is not enough. The teacher will always be leading.
Well, that's all for today. Thank you so much for watching us. And please remember to subscribe so you can get the new videos that we are going to have every Friday. Write your comments so we can know all your needs and doubts and we can take them into account. In the same way, remember to share this video with more and more teachers so they can get the pieces of advice too. So this was Jelsin Ramirez, and this is Anpi TV. See you next Friday.